actually pretty good. Block. It has a 24% cooldown. Guest does a block applying resistance for 1 second, and their movement is reduced by 80% for 2 seconds. Upon successfully blocking an attack, guest gets their movement restored and their resistance removed. And the killer movement speed is reduced by 30% for 1 second. Guest will gain a punch ability and grant speed 1 for 1 second. Charge has a 40-second cooldown. Guest dashes forward in a shoulder-based pose for 1.5 seconds. If Guest collides with the killer during the charge, then the killer is knocked back and has their gains helpless for 1.25 seconds. Guest also becomes invincible for 1.25 seconds. If Guest charges into the killer in the next 10 seconds when another Guest charged into the killer, Guest will take 15 damage and the effects will not go through. And not landing a charge on the killer will give Guest slowness that lasts 3 times Guest distance from the nearest killer divided by 13. The charge automatically ends if he crashes in the wall, and Guest cannot gain stamina while charging punch. Guest winds his fist for 0.8 seconds and punches forward, stunning any killer for in his range for 2 seconds. If punch is used 1 second of a successful block, then becomes a parry. Parry punches have a windup time of 3.625 seconds, and the killer is stunned for 3.5 seconds. So Guest is actually a pretty good killer. And I'm going to be teaching you some ways to actually use Guest in the best ways possible.
He knows I'm here.
Frick, I'm 007. I'm 007. I have no idea why. 007. I gotta finish the Guest. Okay, let's try this again. And then I gotta make my little alt account the killer. It's gonna be really useful. You do not want to make your charges predictable. This is the worst thing. I'll show that later in the video.
I'm scared.
Or you can use like the blocks of cola thing or whatever. Or you use the blocks of cola. Or the killer comes up and hits you. You can actually block your right hand. So just let me like give you a breakdown. So, like before using like a Bloxy Cola or Medkit or something before the killer hits you, you can press 1 or 2, whatever item is selected in that slot, and then you can do a punch before the killer hits you and get a free and easy parry. Okay, let's see if it'll actually load in now. Hopefully it actually loads in.
Alright, so what I have to do...
If it doesn't, it's fine because we're gonna go in the public lobby anyways.
I'll come over here.
Okay, and the next way is like when you're busy on a generator or something, you can also before the killer hits you, like you can be like looking around for him or whatever, and before he hits you, you can block and parry the killer. Or another way is pretend like you stay in a spot, like you pretend to be AFK or whatever and stay in the spot you spawned in, and when the killer finds you and is about to hit you, you can use your block and parry. If it's adjacent and he doesn't hit, good luck, brother. So now for the charge, you can don't just like use it just whenever. You can use it to like gain distance or like cancel out an M1 or my personal favorite, like if the killer's coming charge and knock them all the way back down. I'll show an example of that later in the video. Anyways, we're gonna go in public lobbies and troll.
Gotcha. nothing there.
Okay, let's see. Hopefully. Okay, perfect.
Okay, and he's
Okay, let's do this.
alright, now,
Okay, hopefully I am not the killer.
I think
I do not want to be the killer. That would suck
I can catch him.
because it's like I wouldn't be able to show, I guess.
I saw him for a little bit. Just
Hopefully that helps.
stop, but I think after that I caught him. Oh, shoot, she let me go. Oh, dude, it's actually like his hand.
Why is this guy just staring at me like that? Meet the pretty. Okay, I am not the killer. So that I can actually test out gas. Okay, I'm gonna turn down my graphics because I do not want to start lagging. Okay.
Alright, but anyway.
Oh yeah, one more thing. You can act if there's like a 1x before he uses his mass protection, you can actually get up close on the roadway and like use your block.
Feel my entanglement.
Take a bit of damage, so.
This is mass infection.
Oh yeah, and for Jason, you can actually, while someone is getting hit with gas and you can actually get up and use your block to actually get a free punch. And then for Cool Kid, you can actually, before his walk speed override hits you, you can actually block and get your punch, but don't use your parry if you do that because it's just not gonna hit. Oh yeah, you can also block on those spikes. You won't get a punch, but you won't take any damage, which is actually pretty useful. I'm not gonna lie. Probably help him, bro. Oh yeah, you can also, like, before the killer, like, unblocks the survivor or something. Oh, frick, that was terrible. I do not actually suck like this, guys. Trust me. Believe me, please. I do not actually suck. Well, not like that. Oh, frick.
How did I can? This is mass infection.
You can also, like, fail a move or whatever. Like, you can, like, fail your part or whatever. I was too late, but, like, you can, like, fail charges for the
Feel my entanglement. I see. This is mass infection. Feel my entanglement. This is massive.
No, I missed!
Yeah.
But that block wasn't as predictable. I could not actually just like win that round, but Guess is actually just a lot more OP. I'm just not that good at it. Like if you can see gameplay on YouTube or whatever and see how OP he is. I'm just not that good. Well, I mean, I also